And you don't goon.
And you...
Especially you.
Goon to us.
Right now. Take your cock out right now.
No girls watching.
Well, realistically.
Take your cock out.
Okay, so.
You say it now. You say it.
You say it. Go on, pirate.
Take your cock out.
Yeah. Is this our podcast?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Okay.
5 episodes in.
We're telling the person
out of this.
I will. Now, let's dive a little bit into the...
Is that the hashtag we're starting?
This is content that we're putting out.
Is it any better than stuff we put out in the past?
Okay. Welcome everyone to another episode of the Brother Complex podcast. Another Friday here with us. So, why is this guy?
That's not the intro. It's welcome back to the Brother Complex. Another Friday with us for brothers. Try again. Look at the camera. Look at the camera as well. Look at the camera as well. If he doesn't mind, we'll just keep going. All right,
welcome everyone to the Brother Complex podcast. Another Friday. Here with us, four brothers.
They would have skipped by now, motherfucker. Fuck, bro.
So, today, we are going to start with a little bracket made by me.
No, I'm going to hate this episode.
Which I'll explain a little bit more when we get to it. Then we are going to debate a topic which is...
Then by you as well.
Then by me as well, which is willpower against talent. And we're going to discuss a little bit about it. We'll then review... Well, we are reviewing this. It's been out for a little bit, but we're going to review it because the new season's coming out. We're going to review Kaiju N8. And then we're going to move on to Ace Race. Yeah, we're going to move on to Ace Race. We've played this game before, so feel free to go and watch on our other episodes. But basically how it works is... do I explain now or do I explain? Fuck you. We'll just...
It's a trivia game.
We'll just explain it. It's a trivia game. We'll explain it more when we get to it. Without further ado, let's move on to the business side.
Yeah. We're just gonna ignore why I'm dressed up like this.
Oh, I thought you just dressed like this normally, mate. So this guy...
Where's the fucking bonnet, mate? No, there's no bonnet.
So this guy is dressed like this because he lost the guest link in the last episode. If you want to go watch it, go and look at our previous episode. But he was a dumbass and he can finish the game correctly.
You have no legs, Sandra.
No?
No legs, Sandra. No legs. Anyway,
you've got hook, mate.
If you like our content you like the type of content, then please support us here on YouTube. That's the best way to support us because we put all creativity here. But if you prefer short form content, we added stuff to make it more concise. And we do have TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that. So that's linked down below. You can just check it out there and support us there. That'll be also appreciated. But YouTube is where all our ideas go into. So if you can support us here by subscribing, that's the best. That'll be the best. But yeah, let's just start with the bracket.
So my bracket is linked to the main topic, and it is going to be...
Oh boy.
A bracket.
Right.
So, it's going to be the usual bracket style. So it's 1v1s as we go along of characters, and the way that you're ranking it is...
So the way these episodes works is in a thumbnail... if you notice, each thumbnail has a specific card symbol for each one of our episodes specifically. So just skip all the heart ones and just watch the other ones.
So, it's going to be the most determined character.
Right.
So the character you think is,
most determined.
Most willpower, fights through by determination, all that. All right? Okay, so let's start with...
Just see if you fuck up the other eye.
Then there's a spider in the pea shooter. Oh yeah, shit.
Let's start with Hinata from Haikyuu.
Okay.
Against Isagi from Blue Lock.
Isagi from Blue Lock.
What are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
Hinata didn't try.
How are we defining determination?
By how hard I try.
How hard I try.
Isagi, bro. Isagi, 100%.
Yeah.
But...
Nope.
Okay.
It's not fucking
Hinata, he's from the jump. He has jump.
No,
and he has determination.
He always
plays through a fever and shit. But Isagi's like murdering kids and shit.
Yeah. Hinata always had the natural talent.
He's pulling out Glocks mid-game.
He's blowing people's swords.
Okay. Next one is Eren Yeager.
Okay.
against Thorfinn.
Aaron.
It depends on determination to do what. If
Whatever their goal
for
is,
example,
how
the
determined they are.
determination of Thorfinn becoming a true warrior,
Yeah,
where he would hold back from not killing.
No, but that was never his determination in the first
I
place.
thought that the determination was more to kill Askeladd. No, was it
In the first season.
isn't
yeah,
that
and
the-
then in the second season, outside that's more.
Yeah, but Aaron killed like 80% of the world for his goal. So
Yeah, but like
Oh, shit, let me
but like it
just
wasn't that
like-
hard for him to achieve that.
I'm just.
he
I
literally
was
got
fair.
them to hell because of it.
I don't mind
It's
either
edit.
or. I think both of them.
I'm
are
just gonna say we're 5 minutes in, and my eyesight is already cooked. So
It's like you don't need to see much.
Just close the other eye. I
It's Aaron. It's Aaron.
Sure.
So, what are you guys saying,
Aaron.
Aaron? For the next one, Tanjiro from Demon Slayer
mm.
against Rock Lee from Naruto.
Rock Lee.
Genius of effort.
Goat.
It's literally in his name. Genius
his
of
name?
effort.
Okay.
Broccoli's winning this whole thing, probably.
No, I mean, no. So
We've got Gon,
Okay.
Frex,
Freaks.
versus Naruto.
Naruto. Gon had so much
Yeah.
natural talent.
Naruto, yeah.
Naruto
so-
didn't have the natural talent. He just had such a deep chakra reserve.
Do we go in Naruto?
And he still had to learn the Rasengan from Jiraiya.
Yeah. Naruto.
Gon just speed run then. So
Yeah.
We've got Izuku Midoriya
right? Why'd you say it like that?
against Guts.
Guts.
Well, I don't know. So I'll.
Guts. I went for you both. Guts.
Izuku Midoriya.
Izuku Midoriya.
Why?
He
Wait.
flat eye as well.
No,
Wow.
That's why I did.
No way getting rid of Guts, man. I'll run with Guts.
I've never seen Berserk.
Yeah, we don't know Berserk.
He's like, well, what is he determined to
Got
do?
you a whole book, mate.
Get Griffith, mate.
Get
His girl back.
Yeah, Deku.
It isn't.
Well, you're not making a case, bro.
Mate,
Yeah,
Make a
case
case,
me.
case.
what is Deku fucking goal, mate?
Defeat
save people.
Yeah,
Why
but
the
he's not by himself.
Become the Flash,
You don't
apparently,
need
according to the
you
last
don't need to
episode.
be by yourself to have determination.
I'm not saying that, but Guts, every single second of his life is to get Griffith. Every single second. Every single scene is towards that.
Because he shags his misses.
I mean, I don't know Berserk, mate.
Almost like it would be a good idea to put something they haven't watched, but
So
I still think.
Guts, we've
I
used-
you agree with Guts, right?
Yeah, I
If you-
agree
if
with
you-
Guts.
Yeah.
Didn't like the fucking little stray for adding it on, mate. But
We use guts all the time.
Deku,
to be fair.
Deku, yeah,
so
Deku.
is Deku the final choice?
Yeah, Deku.
Well, the thing is, I don't know guts, but if Danny's saying it's guts,
You're
then,
gonna get flame retarded on the comments, man.
Yeah, you
But
will.
like guts is not gonna go
Look
far
at me.
because compared with some other characters that I do know, guts is not gonna go far. But we can go with guts on this one. I'm not picky.
So Guts?
Sure.
Peter Pan better not be on this list, otherwise I'll start acting up.
Start coming. 'cause
Try and
the
get
kids.
figures on the list, mate. So
What?
I don't know.
next we've got Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul
Okay.
against Subaru Natsuki.
Subaru.
Ken Kaneki.
No.
What was he determined to do?
Who can?
Survive.
Yeah.
Eat and drink coffee, mate.
No, it was like
It's just gotta be cooked.
withhold the hunger.
Nah,
No.
Subaru for sure.
Subaru.
Yeah.
To protect a million.
Subaru legit needs to be determined, or he's just gonna keep dying.
I think, yeah, like
Not really.
determined. Who has
He
willpower?
just said not really.
Okay, next we've got Shinra from Fire Force
Mm.
against All Might.
Check out our Fire Force Season 3 review.
All Might.
Shinra is not the. I won't say he's determined.
He's not determined.
He's determined to save his brother, but it's that thing of like
It's white.
it's a white determination.
White
All Might.
Yagami.
All Might was determined
Yeah.
to be the number one
And
spot.
to be one for all.
Don't get me wrong, he's not gonna get far. But
Continue.
Or all for one.
Yeah.
No. All for one or one for all is bad guy, right?
yeah.
Yeah. He was
No,
determined to
one
No.
for all is the good thing. All for one.
All
is
for
bad.
one.
He was
bad.
determined to beat all
All for one. All for all.
One for one. It's a
Okay.
gooning session.
Next one,
You against the mirror.
we've
The
got
man in the mirror.
Ghetto,
Okay.
determined to kill all the monkeys,
We know Ghetto, mate.
versus Moomin Rider.
Ghetto, mate.
What?
No, Moon Rider.
Moomin Rider, mate. That's what I would picked.
Ghetto killed his fucking parents.
It takes more willpower to go to do what Ghetto did.
Yeah.
And
No,
just stand
what?
down.
It takes more willpower to fight a whole fucking dragon when all you do is ride the bike, mate.
He would risk his life
Okay,
over and over
and
He
again.
was just delusional.
Yeah,
But-
Ghetto
No, he wasn't
parents.
delusional.
Well, I just disagree.
Mate,
We can't just disagree,
No,
guys.
but Ghetto, what are we?
Yeah, but Moon Rider, like he'd sacrifice.
Ghetto went against his friend.
Ooh, it's
Let
like
him
I was
finish,
speaking.
you
It's like I was
fucking
speaking.
eyeball.
Stupid as fuck.
Moon Rider sacrificed his life over and over again, knowing he was gonna lose.
Ghetto killed everyone else close to him.
mate, do you remember that scene of him fighting the dragon and constantly getting back up?
That's the determination for that is way harder because Momo Rider, whatever the fuck his name is,
Momo Rider.
he's at least trying to protect people, right? He's not going against anyone he loves. Ghetto had to kill his family and then go
I
against
don't be mad at
Dojo.
either. I don't be mad at either.
Ghetto.
It's majority
Do you
regardless.
agree?
Of course he does.
Good boy.
This guy's not.
Good boy.
Yeah.
I asked him if he agrees and he goes, good boy. What kind of fucking reply is that, man? So you got rid of Moon Rider? Fuck, that would be on my top 2, mate.
Well, yeah, but that's why you. Thank God they're not doing this.
Yeah,
part.
great. We didn't ask.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Proceed.
Good
Top 2 is crazy, man.
Next, we've got.
The bike guy, top 2.
Top
Yeah.
2, man. No.
Next one, we've got Erwin.
Okay.
Ooh, I like
Against.
I like that second
Which is not
one.
normal, mate.
We've got Erwin against.
Fantastic.
Fuck, what's his name?
I mean, you wrote it down.
Oh, this one I didn't write down. Fuck. Naruto. What's the other one?
Sasuke.
Yeah. Erwin against Sasuke. I had another one. I had another number.
What? Erwin against Sasuke. Sasuke.
Again, he turns his back on the Leaf Village for what he wants to go against
But-
Itachi and all that.
Erwin
He kills his
with
brother.
His
and
whole choosing to sacrifice himself because he knows
was
Armin's the best choice. And
That,
really,
that wasn't really determination.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
just a very strategic and
Yeah.
logical character.
He just knew that would be better.
Also, Erwin had like fuck all any idea of what was going on with the Titans.
Yeah.
doesn't mean he was determined.
Mate, we made our choice, bro.
Determined for
Oh,
what?
yeah, I don't know.
It's
Have you
Sasuke.
made your choice?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You,
Sasuke.
apparently this is going good history for some reason,
Yeah.
but no, it doesn't matter.
His bracket is just him deciding.
Yeah.
He's actually keeping his answer.
Yeah.
Mumu Rider is going to come first.
What if I kick you out, mate? What happens?
Of his house.
You mean the studio?
The studio.
Yeah.
The stew.
Final one. We've got Levi
Yeah.
against Asa.
Asta.
Asta, yeah.
Asta.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, on camera, it is gonna look weird because it's gonna be a cat and it just says laughing.
I mean, yeah.
You mean it looks natural?
It looks natural because there's nothing going on.
Because it continuously happens.
Okay.
Let's go on to the finalists.
Yeah, finalist.
Yeah.
So we've got Isagi
Sorry. That's awesome.
against Eren Yeager.
Aaron. Go ahead.
Isagi. No, actually, no. I'm kidding. Yeah.
Aaron, obviously. Yeah.
Aaron, probably.
Yeah.
We've got Rock Lee
Rock
against Naruto.
Broccoli.
Again, genius of effort.
Yeah. Unlike Naruto, he doesn't have a whole fucking
No.
nine-tailed fox
Yeah.
up his ass to give him
Yeah.
He doesn't
power.
have all 9 tails up his
Yeah.
rectum.
Yeah.
We've got Guts
Hmm.
against Subaru.
I thought you were going to say Moon Rider.
Subaru?
Subs.
I would
that's-
say Guts, but
Big subs.
Honestly, maybe Subaru.
Subaru?
Yeah, that determination, yeah.
I mean, it's a toss-up for me, so.
We've got All Might against Ghetto.
Kero.
Ghetto.
Yeah.
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 Look, I'm agreeing very quick.
We're all determined. What
all
can I
determined.
say?
And we've got Sasuke against Asta.
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 Yeah, I agree. Asta.
Okay.
I mean, Sasuke did kill his whole fucking brother.
Yeah, but Asta is going literally against the whole world. Like, the
He also
whole
didn't have
world
magic
has
in the
magic.
beginning.
He's the only one
Yeah,
that doesn't. He's constantly fighting against us.
Okay, exactly. Magic. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, still.
But yeah, Asta, I think.
Okay. We've got Eren
Right?
against Rock Lee.
Oh, that should have been the final.
Well, it wasn't.
Oh, the thing is, Aaron, deadass, like,
The
pushed his
weaker,
friends away,
the weaker
killed
you are,
80% of
the
world.
weaker you are, and
No,
the
yeah,
higher
but-
level you're trying to. Oh, maybe don't run. The weaker you are, the higher level you're trying to achieve, the more determination that character needs to have. That's why Asta needs to have some
Yeah,
determination.
but
is
No,
'cause she
but
was
with,
the weaker.
with more power comes more responsibility.
Yeah, but Aaron's decision.
Yeah, which
so
one about-
There's more power, come more determination.
it takes more willpower.
Well, how does that have anything to do anything?
Because they are responsible for their goals. Their goals are bigger. I don't know why I said more power because I'm supposed to.
Okay. So that's why
it takes more willpower to go through Aaron's decisions.
Yeah.
To kill 80% of the world and turn his friends away from him.
I don't.
He had to personally turn himself into a
Yeah,
villain.
and Rock Lee broke his whole body and still trying. So I'm going Rock Lee. Man.
Yeah, but that's why. And you think
What's
Aaron
that
didn't?
comparison? Breaking a femur with killing 80% of the people.
But
Aaron turned himself into like.
but Aaron knew what was gonna happen at least. Like Rock Lee doesn't know what's gonna happen.
How does that make it better?
Because if you know how shit's gonna turn out, you can get ready
How
for
about
it.
this? I can guarantee you can have everything you want, but you have to kill 80% of the world.
Can I start with you?
No, it's Aaron, mate.
I'm going Rock Lee, bro.
I'm going Aaron.
Aaron.
Sorry, bro. Rock Lee's the goat.
Yeah,
but-
this would have been a finale. Type
Yeah,
thing,
this would have been a
realistically.
finale type shit.
Okay.
Type shit.
So you just kept the other one.
Next, we've got Subaru against Ghetto.
Super.
Subaru, yeah.
Soups.
Big soups.
Not Soups. In case he's watching.
Okay.
He's not.
You think Soups watch?
Subscribe soups.
So to finish, we've got the last big three.
Oh.
To be fair, I'm sorry. A bit of a
It's
tangent,
like
but,
I'm doing like
I-
a TikTok fucking segment.
I am-
You fucking prick.
Again, we're the ones editing
We're the
it,
ones
so
editing
I don't
it.
even know what do we 'cause I could just cut this part out and then he goes whenever the fuck I say it.
In fact, there's one thing he's not making the video. In fact, that side's gonna get cut out.
Meet us back.
Like, it was quite nice, you know, all the promo for
We both check if
Superman.
it's on.
Yeah.
To see like Soups actually being a part of that. I don't know, it was just of the Superman movie promo, like hanging out with David Conrad.
hang out with James
interviewed
Gunn.
James Gunn.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So being like, so I'm just so happy that he was actually able to get that opportunity because he's literally called Soups. Like Superman is probably like his peak character. So like, it's a crazy opportunity to have.
Yeah.
You reckon we're gonna have them? James Gunn, do you wanna come on the pod, man? Bring Mark Webb with you.
If anything, James Gunn would give us like Creature Commando season 4, where like the Gunner.
Would you want James Gunn or Mark Webb?
James Gunn?
Mark Webb.
He made
Yo, do you
Tarzan.
even know who Mark Webb is?
He made Tarzan.
Webb. He was born for it.
Shut up.
Okay. So, to finish off, we've got the last big three.
Right.
Got Aaron.
Right.
We got Subaru.
He's making so oh yeah. Aaron, Subaru, and what?
And we got Asa.
I'm gonna say Moon Rider.
Aaron.
Wait, and there is a fourth.
I would say
are
Asa.
we,
17 Aaron or Subaru?
are we ranking? Because Asda, I don't know.
Asda.
How can this guy think
Asda with the
I said
continent.
Tesco, Asda with
We're
Yeah,
ranking
we
it,
did.
but there was a fourth edition. One from the past is revived, and Moonbo Rider's on the list as well.
How about that? We delete them again.
I'd say Subaru.
To be fair, even if Momo Rider was here, he'd still be last.
Subaru does not beat Aaron, mate.
Good thing it's not up to you.
And the only reason I'm gonna say Aaron over Subaru is because it was shown that Subaru did give up,
But it's
and
easier.
he needed Ram.
Ram. It's easier to be determined when you know how things are going to turn out. That's all I'm saying.
Well, when you
Aaron.
So
Subaru
his
knows what's
point,
going to turn out.
his
doesn't.
point is that he's saying because Aaron saw the future, all possible futures, and he knew that this was the only way forward.
It doesn't make it
It was
easier.
not more determination, but just he embraced the hopelessness
No,
of the
but it doesn't make
situation.
it easier.
I'm not saying it makes
No,
it
it's not
easier,
easier,
but we're
it's
not
like-
acting what situation
Yeah,
is easier.
yeah, but
now.
he needs enough willpower
To
to
see it
go.
through.
Yeah, and that's why he's
See
in
it
this
through.
last fucking contenders. But I don't think he's first
it'd
place.
still be Subaru, man.
Like when you're thinking about the stake, it's like Subaru can go back and he's trying to save people.
Okay.
Aaron is killing everyone and pushing his friends away.
And Subaru has to deal with the fact that he's not able to save everyone, even though he can die and kill himself as many times as he wants.
I think Aaron.
I think
Subaru.
Aaron.
I think I'm gonna go with Aaron.
Sure.
And Asa second place.
No, that's a third.
And then Momo Rider is last.
And Asta just does push-ups.
Moonrider is at the last of everything.
I think Rock Lee is better than Asta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So the top three at the end of the bracket for the most determined character was Aaron Yeager top 1, Subaru Natsuki top 2, and then a Asta Clover.
Am I the only one that calls these King of the Hill?
They are kicking it off.
There can do. Yeah.
Top
So.
now.
All right. Woo! So, hope you enjoyed. Well, now the main topic is linked to the bracket.
It's actually just the same bracket over again.
So it is the
but on the way down.
it is the discussion of hard work versus talent.
Right.
Okay? So, in a world that praises natural ability, is pure hard work actually enough? So that's something that I want to talk about. And how far it can actually...
ChatGPT for sure, bro. He can barely spell hard.
and how far just hard work can actually take you.
Okay.
And does talent always eventually win? So let's start with that.
Wait.
You asked us 2 questions.
Two questions and I didn't hear any of them.
with the
I
second
actually
one.
asked you 3. So,
There was no pause.
in a world...
Skip the
Just speak normal language, bro.
Bro, doing a movie
If you're trying to speak Shakespearean for some fucking reason.
in the land of mystery.
A long time ago,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
In a place...
just speak far
English.
away. Just speak normal, mate. What's the question?
In a world that praises natural ability...
Oh my day.
Pedro,
Translate.
make it simple. So we're not
Translate it
fucking-
from
What are you asking? What's the
No
question?
will do. Mate.
What's the question?
Saying world in fucking praise. There's
Let
no
me read the question then. Fuck.
in a
I'll
world
translate it.
in a world that praises natural ability, right? So in a place where normally black pill and fucking
Yeah.
genetics and natural gift,
Are we okay? First classification. Are we talking about real life or
real life.
okay?
So this includes music, this
So-
includes sports, this
So
includes
we're not going to be discussing
Magic.
Gara versus
no.
okay.
It's
all right,
real
all right,
world.
all
It's
right.
to talk about
But I still don't. What's the question? So don't say
in
it's
a
not
generation where natural ability is praised. So
Yeah,
like
we
both
know. Yeah,
in sports,
yeah,
music,
yeah,
education,
yeah.
everywhere. Do you think the hard work can ever be taught? And if so, you can use examples of people that potentially have done that. Okay, and I
Right.
do have some examples.
So you could
here.
just say, "Does hard work? Can hard work ever be talent?" Is that in a world?
And does hard work ever?
One question at a
reach-
time, please. One question
One
at a
question
time.
So can hard work ever
this
be
whole time
talent?
I thought I was going to be talking about Yuji Tadori, shit like that.
No.
So
We
we're
can.
talking about Osama bin Laden barracks. I
We
mean,
can move.
The one you want.
look, I don't think so. I mean,
the strongest.
when we're talking about like sports and shit, people will talent, will work hard, and you can't beat that if you don't have the talent. So
What do you think Osama bin Laden's domain expansion would be like?
the towers.
I'm glad.
The towers.
Oh, not get that up. People in America are kind of sensitive about that one. So
Well, we have no fans in America.
We have no fans.
have no fans.
There's talent. There's hard work. I almost said there's talent be hard. Well, it's one of those things, you know. It's one of those things that like you either do or you don't, and if you don't, you
I'm
don't.
gonna be honest.
That's a good point.
Just go to Turkey, have loads of surgeries,
Yeah,
and
break your legs.
Well, talent you can't like just spawn in,
yeah.
but hard work you can.
The thing is, like, if I think what he's trying to say is that if
It wasn't a hard statement.
two
It was a question, not
individuals
even a statement.
if two individuals go through like the same level of training, the one with talent or the one with more talent will always beat the one with less
Obviously.
talent.
Hard
Yeah.
work beats
So-
someone when talent fails to work hard, man.
So so exactly. So if they both have that same amount of training, and then the one with less talent works overtime, is that able to beat the
No.
one with
No.
natural talent that just
No.
works the
That's cope.
standard level?
Let's cope.
No, but for example, and I know that I'm.
Demetrius Johnson.
It depends what we're talking
He
about.
had talent.
No,
There's some sports where like genetics
All the
and
sports.
this talent. Not all of the sports.
All sports,
To an
are,
extent.
especially top level, are all bound to
Chess.
how. I'm not counting
If
chess
you
as a
have
sport, but still,
genetically a higher
brain.
IQ
people are gifted
or
with
better
higher
memory
IQs.
or better memory,
Yeah, true. Well, like that's how you. Yeah,
that is
good topic.
okay, so
So wait, have we discussed it or something? I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, we just agreed.
I think that, for example, I don't know much about a lot of sports,
Fighting.
but if we're talking about football, it would be the big argument between Messi and Cristiano
But
Ronaldo.
Cristiano still has talent.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I still believe he has talent.
Yeah. At that level, everyone has talent.
Yeah,
Yeah, Messi has talent as well. It's just
and also Messi is also like a hard worker. It's not like
yeah.
bro
Don't get me wrong.
doesn't play.
Messi is a hard worker as well. But I'm telling you now, if Messi didn't have talent, he wouldn't have reached the level he's reached.
I think the best like representation of talent but no hard work in football is Bale.
No, because he's worked hard as well.
He stopped working
Man,
hard
you
when he reached the level.
won't go play Madrid if you didn't work hard, bro.
He
I
just
guess.
he reached a point where he gave up.
Yeah.
You wouldn't score a
Dude,
basketball
now
kick,
he's a
bro.
pro golfer now.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm dabbling a little bit onto anime, but for
Fuck,
example,
bro.
Nagi. That's the whole thing, that he's very talented, but he was quite lazy, right? Especially in the
Yeah, and
beginning.
that's why he got. I almost just spoiled the whole manga.
Yeah, but that's what
That's what he got.
Bleep this.
I know. But yeah, so that's, for example, that's and it's also the discussion of if someone that's talented, okay.
Bleep that as well.
No, that one you have to spell. Any other spellers you want to get out of your mind or no? Okay, continue.
But yeah, if someone that's talented does the exact same work as someone that's extremely motivated about reaching their goals, is there any chance that they can be the same level?
Well, in media, that is represented as being like that is a trope that is used. Like for example,
Yeah,
Black Clover. That's like the
But
biggest
for
thing.
example, what Rocky is never going to be as strong as Naruto.
I mean, what was his
He's
name?
never
His
gonna
mentor.
be-
I forgot his name.
The Johnson.
Gaia.
Yeah, he was the strongest guy.
Yeah. But again,
do
at
you
his
not
strongest,
think-
wasn't he sacrificing like health?
Yes, his wife.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's fucking what's the Sasuke strongest or what's the teacher's name that I'm forgetting?
And
Kakashi.
yeah.
Kakashi strongest. They're not sacrificing their life. Like as in literally using the abilities, taking a life away. But with the Rocky Sensei, he was. So
You just think it's cope
it's cope.
Okay, so
all the way.
I've got some stats.
And like Yuno is always going to be stronger than Asta.
True. And
Unless the writers are-
Asta could only get that because of the demon inside his
Yeah.
butthole.
We'll dive a little bit more into anime after. Let's stick to
Oh.
real life now, and then we'll potentially
Sure.
dive into anime. I've got some stats. This is real life, okay? About some exponential factors and the effect that it would have on performance.
Right.
So this can be, again, I think it's going to link more to sports, but it might dabble into other areas like black belts and fucking shit like that.
Okay.
So, deliberate practice, so that's actual like
Training.
only accounts for 20 to 40% of contribution to performance.
I think 20 is low.
I think 20 is low. 40 makes sense.
Explain what you said.
Practice only contributes to 20
Oh,
to 40%
okay.
of
If you
performance.
listen, mate.
I think 20 is low. I think 40 makes
I can
sense.
listen.
20
to the
to 40%.
I mean, but then it depends what kind of training you're talking about.
And where are you getting these statistics from? 20 and 40% is such a wide
Wait,
range.
is it across every single sport?
Yes. It's like, yeah,
So practice only amounts to 20% of someone's
20 to 40%. I
But it's
basically,
just a wide range.
I basically asked ChatGPT to go to research scientific papers that he can find on Google on all sports. She? On all sports and give me the statistics.
Statistics.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think either maybe they're just taking into account
piss.
actually practice the sport and don't take into account like weightlifting, dieting, shit like that.
Yeah.
Which I guess 40% makes sense. 20 is too low.
20 is still low.
So what would you say it is if you gave your own
I mean, you
percentage?
can be training, and if you're training without effort, then you're training, but you're not training. So
But
maybe
yeah,
that's
what
why
would you say your percentage is if you what you think it is?
around 40.
40?
40, 50.
You agree?
Really? Less than half of someone's
Well, because
success.
then when you take into like, because this is, I presume, training specifically for the
There
sport.
is so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5.
I mean,
So-
so
By the way,
I think like
Deliberate practice is like
liberal.
for the liberal shit, man. So it's all these damn
yes.
liberals. No, we're not politicians.
We're joking.
We're not politicians.
We're joking.
All these damn liberals talk about practice.
okay. Should I move on to the next one then?
But is this practice specifically for the sport?
Deliberate practice. Yeah. So practice.
So like
deliberately
it
for
doesn't
sport.
count like weightlifting
No,
that you
yeah,
need
no,
or like
no.
other
It's
stuff.
deliberate for the sport. So if it was football, it would be football
I,
training.
I wouldn't say less than 50% of someone's success.
I said 40,
practice.
To
50.
the specific sport, yeah.
I think it's above 50.
No, like sleep, dieting, training,
So,
weight
yeah,
training, plyometrics,
guess.
anthropometrics, shit like that.
I guess.
Endurance training.
Mm.
You can be the best if you can't. If your stamina,
Yeah.
if your cursed energy pool is low.
For example, before I move on to the other ones, diving a little bit onto football, the whole thing about Ronaldo against Messi, most people, or for example, the people that I hang around with, say that Ronaldo is the most hardworking one and Messi is the more talented one.
That is a general consensus.
But I also think that's kind of stupid.
I also
They're
think
both
so.
talented and hardworking.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's
It's just-
like 7 foot.
Just different levels of skill.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again,
also, keep in mind, Messi was born tiny, so and he needed enhancers.
he tried to be considerate.
He needed enhancers. Like, where's the talent there?
Yeah.
Like, he needed medical help for that, man.
And need boosters.
You know?
Yeah, no, I agree. And then again, I don't think any player playing at that level can just be awarded for hard work and no talent.
No.
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking about some of the best players in the world.
But
Ever.
Ronaldo came from the slums of Madeira.
Doesn't mean he didn't have talent.
When you're talking about like these players that are considered the best ever, then they're all talented, extremely
But I
talented.
wouldn't say Messi has gone through what like Ronaldo has gone through to stay at his peak.
And
Like,
where you basing that?
I'm basically basing it on like first of all the amount of training that Ronaldo went through, which maybe Messi did. I just don't know. And also, for example, I know that
course he
Ronaldo ended up losing a lot of muscle on purpose as he got older, so he could keep his cardiovascular endurance up, so he could still keep up and try to be the best.
Yeah, but Messi's younger now, so he did slightly younger, and he also didn't have that much muscle, so he didn't have to.
Well,
So
I'll just put it
Ronaldo
this
doesn't
forward.
need to keep playing. He just plays because he can.
Okay. And by the way, I've got a couple more examples I'll bring up after. Genetic predisposition. Okay, it accounts for 30 to 50%, and it varies by domain and age.
Not 50.
50 is too, I think, is too high.
50 to just genetics.
30 to 50%.
I mean, look, genetics will have an impact on it, but I don't think it's 50%.
What percentage would you give it then?
30.
So you go towards the lower end.
I mean, 50 is those very high ends where it's like you're born 7 feet tall, man.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
go to
which
the
again,
NBA,
for example, for NBA, suddenly it's actually more than 50%.
you know. So, but well, no, but yeah. So in those cases, I can see the 50, but on the average, yeah, no, it wouldn't be 50.
Okay. Next, we've got environment / upbringing, which accounts for 10 to 25%.
10. I'll say 10.
Especially influential in childhood.
Yeah, 10. 10 makes sense.
Yeah,
That's why I don't think Ronaldo's son is ever going to be as good as Ronaldo, because he doesn't have the need to.
Yeah, but there's also the other side of the coin where it's like Ronaldo didn't have the best facilities, or like someone in Ronaldo's position doesn't have the best facilities to train.
someone everything.
So, for example,
facilities,
that's why I
training, shit
wanted
like
to
that.
compare
But
the-
but you can't give him the hunger to work for.
Didn't LeBron's son, like, doesn't he play with him? now?
LeBron's son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bronny.
Bronny.
Yeah. So that's the same argument. Like, he grew up in that environment.
And
where-
I'm not saying that they'll be for
You know,
everyone.
there's a whole like family called the Ball family that they are all in the NBA, apart from one kid.
Is it LeBron?
No,
For example, that is a good question.
I'm not
It
saying
did-
every kid like it will come out like that. I'm just saying that I wouldn't be surprised if
yeah, but if
Ronaldo.
you're upbringing a sport, you have
Well,
worse
I don't think
facilities.
Bronny's gonna reach the same levels as his dad.
And did Bronny do so well, or
With
reach,
my knowledge from ball,
did Bronny do so well, reach so high, just because he's LeBron's
No.
son?
No.
I'm just putting this up.
I mean, he wasn't he like 55th pick or something like that. He was
the
the bottom of
55th.
the barrel.
God, no.
And do you think he actually went that
Yeah.
well simply because
No,
LeBron
no,
was like big
no.
man? Do you mind? No.
He went to the G
Not
League.
fully, anyway.
I'm just asking. Okay, then we've got okay. For example, so that's actually the big three, which is like the training very hard and putting more work than everyone else.
That was a joke, Bronny. Please subscribe.
Just being
I
just
felt bad.
see, fucking hell.
Bronny James, man.
That was a restart.
Big bronze.
Big bronze.
Tell your dad sent some money.
You know his name is LeBron James Jr.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, just call me Bronny. Fuck, that's alright.
That is
So,
alright.
the big three, which is the being the one that puts the most work in and works the hardest, being the one that it's born with the most talent, or being the one that has the most accessibility. So that could come to like facilities, the best kit, the best equipment, the best nutrition, the best everything. Like that, I would say that is the big three.
Yeah, it is.
And what would you rank it, for example?
Well, genetics is first, hard work second, facilities is
So
third.
genetics, like,
Genetics talent.
Talent includes genetics.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
include it.
Yeah.
So you put it right there?
So
Absolutely.
you put hard work last.
No, second. And then facilities third.
Facilities, yeah.
Fair, I agree with that.
Agree.
Okay.
I don't think that's fine.
Last two, we've got motivation / inclination.
Well,
I have.
if you can't work hard if you don't have motivation. So you need both. They're interlinked.
Sorry?
You wouldn't work hard if you didn't have
You
motivation.
can be forced if your coach
No.
is always
You
like.
can never be forced.
You can
to
never
work
force
hard.
yourself.
You can appear to work hard, but if your mind is not in it, then
Okay.
you're not gonna retain anything.
But for example, I know, and that's why I don't think you would reach as far as just being like motivated. But for example, let's say, and I don't know if it's like this, but let's say the Ronaldo son, right? never wants to go and do it. And it's Ronaldo going, "You coming with me? Let's go. Get on the treadmill, whatever." And he makes it far, maybe farther if he was very motivated by it, but he still makes it far just simply because his dad constantly pushed him. I'll say that that's deliberate practice because he's still practicing, but he's missing that motivation / inclination.
No, but you can't really like even
Feel
if
free
someone
to, fucking
even
speak, man.
if someone forces you to
We normally in this podcast we don't interrupt people when they're speaking.
normally if someone forces
No, in
you
fact,
to
let's
something-
start interrupting each other.
Fuck off.
if someone forces
we don't
you,
do it.
that's what you guys are doing to me right now actually. If someone forces you to work, like you're not paying attention, and if you're not, then you're not going to be retaining any of the information.
Like he might still get high, but the matter of fact is he'll never get as high as he could.
No, yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
but that's
so
why
you can't
it was
have-
separate.
Yeah, but okay, he'll end up playing for his fucking high school. If that's the case, like he's never going to get anywhere if he doesn't have both.
And then there was what I found an interesting fact, which is apparently 40 to 70% of motivation is heritable in some traits. So apparently it gets passed
What
down.
happened with you then, man?
What did happen with you?
The loss.
Apparently it's heritable. There's
Lost in the
some
Kakamate.
genes that
Yeah, but there's
leads
genes
to,
for everything. But the genes only have so much pull, especially on your mind.
There's no genes for motivation.
No, but apparently it's a heritable trait. Just like being fucking depressed.
Apparently, or is it a thing?
Well, statistically.
According to ChatGPT.
I don't know.
With references, mate. It's going to be true.
I don't know how true that fucking is. Personally, no, there's no genes to make you think in a certain
I
way.
disagree.
Shouldn't motivation be more an environment product than a genetic product?
Yeah,
Like, isn't it a result of your environment?
because you got to boast
Not
motivation
really,
in
mate.
your
I
kids.
wouldn't say
by
my
beating
motivation
them
came
to
from my
bits.
environment.
No?
Because, for example, you never wanted to go play volleyball, you just wanted to go eat. So I wouldn't say my environment
Still better than you at
it's,
volleyball,
it's
mate.
still like
Whilst
no.
I was eating, somehow I still got better than you.
You were liberal, man.
And what were you?
So was I.
Third liberal bench.
Oh, I thought he said you're a liberal.
Mate, Bangor had one team.
Oh, I was. I mean, you're not even there anymore.
He's not even there anymore, man.
Two teams, actually.
Bangor is in a lower division, man.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, that is not
Okay,
really.
so well, I
genetic.
don't think that it's possible to be a heritable trait. Because where does it come from then?
upbringing.
Environment,
It's
as I said.
upbringing,
It's
environment,
also your
and
your mind.
how you
you
grow
can change the way you think and view things.
I'm just
Yeah,
doing this up.
especially you change your mind like every
And if you
hour.
actually set yourself to do something, you're like and if you genuinely want to do this, and you're not
Yeah,
being
I
a
disagree
bitch,
because to me it's
just don't like if you want
disagree
to
with what?
with the statement.
Oh, I thought you were
if
saying disagree
if
with
you
them.
want to do something and you genuinely want to do it and you're not being a bitch, then you do whatever you can to achieve it. What do you think we're doing this, mate? We're 27 episodes in. This guy doesn't do his work, and we still have 0 viewers, and we're still here.
All right, perfect.
more than 27.
5 episodes. Oh yeah, fuck.
I just
Are we in our 30s?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're on the 30th.
30 episodes.
Subscribe.
This is episode 35.
No.
Yeah.
Never 35.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it
so,
is.
so basically,
it is.
so basically one
it
subscriber
is.
per episode.
No, isn't it 34?
No.
We're on 54 subs.
Yeah, basically.
Mate,
35.
fucking subscribe. Bro.
It's like a,
We've been trying
subscriber
so
and a
hard.
half
Bro,
per episode.
it's gonna be funny because at the end of the year, right, we're gonna do a big look back on
That first
the
episode where we say
on-
our goals.
on-
It was like
yeah,
And we just
150
go, oh, brilliant!
and 150k,
Oh,
mate.
I'm pretty sure everyone said like some outrageous number. I
You
think I said 20k.
Mate, you said if you wasn't 10k and above, you'd quit.
I said 50, I think.
I'm quitting
No,
this
no,
soon.
I said 100 and you were like, brother. And I was like, 100,000.
Okay.
Well, what do you know? I'm just barely past 50.
Last one is, again, it dabbles a little bit on the training part, but it's training / effort quality, interaction effect, not just raw hours.
What the fuck does that mean? How about you instead of just reading what's in front of you, you translate it to common folk
So
language.
training / effort quality, do you understand
Right,
what that is?
you're just rereading us.
So training quality, effort quality, does that make sense?
Okay.
And then it's
So how well you train?
not just raw hours. So basically the quality.
He keeps just reading the fucking thing in front of him. He has an inability to read something and then explain it.
Yeah, ChatGPT, do this topic for me. And then ChatGPT,
And then he just reads it.
And then
That's
just
my-
reads
that's
it.
my-
Read the references.
we which had to change the whole fucking of the hills because we just copied someone's TikTok. So yeah, the basically
Everyone laughed at it. You see how Rafa laughed and he started laughing
Yeah,
and then he got
first.
me. Yeah. What about it?
What's the question?
Well, what's the question?
what would you like? How much percentage you would give of the days needed, like compared with everything else, mate?
Effort.
Yeah,
But isn't that the same as motivation?
no, I would say motivation and effort are different. I can be motivated.
No, but the effort's the same as like hard work.
Yeah.
Like if you work, how hard you're working, and how much effort you're putting into something.
You
They're
can't
synonyms.
have motivation and not give effort.
You can't work hard and not have effort. Like
Alright, good
you're not
point.
working hard, then you're just
All right, good point.
You're working soft.
you
Okay.
work soft.
And I always work hard.
Always.
Okay, so oh no, I do have one more.
I'm actually gonna go blind after this episode. I'm just letting you know.
You should put it in the eye that's your prominent eye. Because everyone has a prominent eye.
Yeah.
They'll train your
Do
eye
this at
muscle.
home. Close one eye, then close the other. If one is full blackness, you can't see from that eye.
Okay, so just add to what we just said.
Yeah.
Apparently, practice only explains 12 to 25% of skill variance in music, sports, games, and education. So that basically means your innate
What,
ability.
talent?
Huh?
Talent. Is that what you said?
No, sorry. Practice.
Oh, no, you just said practice. Yeah.
So meaning that innate ability plays a big role.
Innate ability.
That's what you
okay,
said.
okay.
So
So
you
innate ability, to be
Yeah.
fair. I was wondering
He
what
said
that
it
word
as
was.
one word.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I disagree. I
Yeah.
think practice is more than
Yeah, especially
10
if
to
you,
12%, whatever you said.
if you practice with purpose to like actually get better at the things you're bad at, and you prove, and you have a scheme, and you diet, and you sleep properly, and you every area is covered,
and you don't goon.
and you
Especially
just like-
logic.
Especially you.
goon to us.
Right
Don't
now. Take your cock out right now.
No girls watching.
But
Ah,
realistically.
take your cock out.
Okay, so
You say it now. You say it. You say it.
You say it. Go on, pirate.
Take a cat.
is this our podcast?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Okay,
5 episodes in. We're telling the
Make a
person
TikTok
watching.
out of this.
I will.
now let's dive a little bit into the.
Is that the hashtag we're starting?
This is content that we're putting out.
Is it any better than stuff we put out in the past?
Okay. No, I just wanted to have a little talk about
You have a
when
hand?
it comes to bro. Third time I got interrupted, mate.
The next thing you're gonna tell me you have an eye as well.
He's swapping it as well.
Alright, go ahead.
I want to talk a little bit about this. Can be real life and a little bit when you watch like anime or animation or whatever, which is the watching either, for example, sports or an anime is being born talented, also having like a talented character, just quite boring as you didn't go through the effort to become good at it.
No, normally talented characters are like the most.
So-
Well, but then you also learn that it's not just that.
So basically, let me just
Like the fact that he
Can you
was
stop jerking it?
yeah,
Fuck's
okay,
sake.
that's
sorry.
right, man.
he was able to be like that, not just because he was born with talent and that was it. It's because of all.
Yeah,
the,
but he was already the strongest when he was born.
yeah. True.
So to add on is like, do you really care about someone good that had an easy come up, or is it the underdog that spikes your interest? So underdog, someone that
Again, why the Shakespearean?
mate, I wrote this myself. This wasn't
Whoa,
ChatGPT.
Speak normally, bro.
I'm
Speak
speaking
normal. Just
normally.
speak
Thou
normal.
shall name thy.
Thou shalt no fear.
because I said spikes.
Long
Your,
time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
because I said spikes your interest. So that Shakespeare
You can't spell both of those words.
This
spikes your interest, mate.
Why is spiking?
But yeah, so for example, if from an anime perspective, a good comparison would be a Gojo against like an Asta or a Mumen Rider. So Asta Mumen Rider.
fuck the Mumu
No one
Rider.
cares about
Asta
Moonrider.
Mumen Rider is like, or for example, no, so it would be Gojo or Sun Jin-woo that basically were given stuff. They didn't really work for him.
It's like you worked for it.
Well, he was given the ability to
He
do
started at zero.
To be fair,
it. He
like
started zero, but it's not like he's.
that trope in anime where like someone is just the strongest in the whole verse and like I like play it down.
They're normally the best characters.
It's so repeated.
It's not. It's a fact.
I prefer the underdog characters than the.
Yeah, but they tend to be the more loved characters.
Yeah.
We talk about Madara, Gojo, even Sukuna, like characters like that, where they're like the epitome of their fucking power, verse, whatever. They're normally
For
the most
example,
loved ones.
well, like
To be fair,
Isn't that-
what you're about to say was a question, which is if you think that it's getting a little bit too repetitive, either the way too powerful,
Because-
they were just born that way, or maybe the way too underdog.
Like, I'm
as
gonna give
well.
a few examples. For example, the daily life of the immortal king. That's the whole point. That
No, that just
and
doesn't have a good story behind
it.
it.
Always boils to the same thing. Like Kaiju N8, for example, is the same thing. At least for now. I don't know if it gets changes.
I mean, we're going to review Kaiju
Yeah.
stay on for the Kaiju number 8 review. But regardless, I don't think it's overdone because you also have a lot of the underdog trope done.
Yeah, I think especially when Black Clover does it, is the best way to do it. So you have the rivalry between the hard work versus the innate talent.
Oh, really? No, isn't they have that? I don't think that's the best way to do it. I think like JJK did it better, like the strongest.
I
I
think
the Naruto with characters like Madara did it better.
Maybe.
You know.
let's finish the anime talk and then I'll go to real life to have something to say. Do you have anything else to?
Well, but we just started the anime talk.
No, that wasn't going on to anime. That was just on both scenarios, like in real
But
life.
you asked us if it's overdone.
Yeah, in real life as well. In terms
How
of
is
like,
it overdone in
no,
real life?
The way that I'm saying is, for example,
Bro, LeBron has been hacking the
no,
system.
in terms of like relating to them or even liking to like watch them play, is for example comparing, let's say, an MMA fighter where you know that his whole backstory is that he came from fucking this place and he had to poverty travel all
That,
this
every
way.
that
MMA
is like
fighter.
99%
that's what I'm
of
saying.
UFC fighters.
That where you kind of like what you prefer, because it's not just the fight, it's also like the background of the person, that or someone that like
I don't.
came from the best fucking
don't care.
facilities and
I'd rather whoever
you don't
performs the
resonate
better.
more
Yeah.
with one than the
Whoever
other.
performs better, man.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're the bougiest bitch ever, but if you step onto the octagon and you do a spinning elbow and take out the other guy's jaw, I'm like, fair.
At the end of the day, it's down to performance.
Yeah.
So you don't really, the background isn't really.
At the end of the
Do a
day,
little
it's
bit
down who is left
No, but
standing
it-
I
at the
can
end.
resonate
but it does,
with
mate.
it.
because
And
for
that's why
example-
Sukuna is better than Gojo.
I can resonate with it, but if you're not better, you're not better. I don't.
No, yeah,
like,
but I'm also saying more of a kind of like what connects you a little bit more to the person. Like when you watch.
I don't connect to people.
Like, let me give you an example.
I use my hair.
I don't watch weightlifting. I don't watch weightlifting, but for example,
Is that what you're doing with the
Oh,
cat
fuck.
the other day?
Yeah, stroking it.
So
We don't even have a
Is this the
cat.
input? For example, I don't watch weightlifting, but the only time that I did watch something about someone that does weightlifting was the guy that was in the, I'm pretty sure it was the Olympians or something like that. And he,
Olympics.
With his wife.
yeah, with his wife passing away, and she passed away straight after he did the lift, and
It
yeah,
was before.
sorry, straight before he did the lift.
Just like died.
Yeah.
No,
example-
but there's obviously heartwarming stories like that of someone like achieving, for example, Ronaldo lost his kid, but then he
Oh, yeah,
got
he did,
a
fuck.
fucking trophy
Yeah.
and shit like that. Right? There's stories like that, and you obviously you feel happy for the person because they achieved something, like something tremendous, even after a big loss or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, like who fuck?
No, but for,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Bro.
So I'll give an example now from.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you keep giving fucking examples, man. But at the end of the day, whether the guy's wife had died or not, sure, tragic. But at the end of the day, it was his performance. Compassionate towards the person. But at the end of the day, it was his performance that got him to do it.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, you can feel a little bit happy for him, but...
But I knew this guy from actually before doing
Personally?
this. Not personally.
Fuck.
We went back. I knew this guy before actually doing this, but then I kind of wanted to find this quote because I actually had it saved up and I did think it's quite cool.
Is it
Do
your
you
lock
know-
screen?
Huh?
Is it your
No.
lock
Do you
screen?
know who Isaiah Thomas is?
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Thomas,
Isaiah.
I thought he said I science Thomas. I was like, why are you sciencing Thomas?
But he's the 5'9" NBA player. And he had a quote that was like from an interview that he was saying that, I mean, it's a little frustrating because he only comes back to not getting another chance. And at the end of the day, that's all it is. If I was 6'1", they would give me every chance to fail. You just don't have that room for error. So it's that kind of idea when you're lacking talent-wise, you don't have the same chances.
No one at that level has room for error. And he was never going to be,
I
like,
think they
a
have
goat.
more than him, though.
No.
In terms of, like, he can make the same amount of mistakes to
No
someone
one,
that's...
at that level, no one can make mistakes.
Yeah, if,
you make a
if
mistake,
people are making mistakes, but they are like above 6 foot, it doesn't mean that they make.
I mean,
it.
all of them are above 6 foot. That.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, well,
but
it's the fucking
he's,
NBA, bro.
He's 5'9". Like, you're not gonna make it anywhere near. The fact that he made it to the NBA is very surprising. But he was probably a bench warmer for most of his career.
Isn't there a position in basketball where it's more like just shooting?
Yeah,
Point guard.
Yeah.
Big
shooting
Yes.
forward.
Or
as
shooting
well.
forward, I guess.
But they're still like 6 foot some.
Because I watched my basketball team when I was in uni, and there was one of them like
Yeah, but it's
one
not
of the
NBA,
players.
mate.
I know, but it was like,
Yeah.
it was hitting hoops like crazy.
Yeah, no, but that's not NBA.
But it's
Hitting
also more what
hoops.
kind of
No?
catches your
Hitting
interest.
threes.
Baskets. He said hoops. Greens.
Green.
Green.
No, but it's also what catches more your interest in terms of like both this and if compared with Haikyuu, the kind of like looking at a team of volleyball players and then just going.
Yeah,
Hinata,
but for example,
which
Hinata,
is like
Hinata's an
5-for-1,
interesting
mate.
trope to watch, but no real person can jump like that.
Hinata would
But it makes you
never.
stand out.
If someone actually
It
exists,
will be
well,
like if you saw this game and you go, that guy's so mature than the other ones. But then, for example, if you saw him dunk,
Did
that's an
he
insane
make the
foot.
topic to talk about or for us to talk about? Let me ask you this. For example, if Hinata existed, he would never get anywhere in real life. And me and Danny watch the volleyball Olympics normally, and Japan has the shortest team.
Yeah.
So for what they lack in the short in terms, they're still generally tall, but
Yeah,
they're dealing
that's
with
the
like.
thing. Like, for example, sorry, I was just backing up on that point. I'll let you continue. But Hinata is like, and the whole thing with the tiny giant is based on like a Japanese player. He's still above 6 foot.
Like the thing is,
Well, the
yeah.
tiny giant-
When I say they're shorter, is they're like, for example,
6'1".
fucking, well, what's his name?
They're
Oh my
my
god, one of my favorite players.
You know,
The Danny,
Yeah,
the opposite for Japan.
Yeah, the number. I'm pretty sure he's the
Opposite,
number 10.
Nishida.
Yeah.
Nishida, he's 6'1",
Yeah.
which is quite short for like both of the, like all of their team is around 6 foot or around there. Besides their middles, right?
Yeah, because they go against.
But the thing is, they're
Brazil,
going
where
against
everyone is
like
7 foot.
6'8", 6'9" people, which they don't compete with. But what Japan has is, for what they lack in height, they make up in talent.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about a 5'5" youth
Even
trying to
then,
compete in these
even then,
levels.
Japan still struggles
Yeah.
because they get blocked more often than not.
They have to be on point.
They're interesting to watch, but
Okay, and then I had to finish off. I had 4 people that I chose from different categories.
Finish me off, Pedro. Come on.
So I had Cristiano Ronaldo
Yes.
for football. I had to finish off. I'm just gonna name someone that I think is the most hardworking in that.
we're so professional. We're so professional.
Which is the most hard. Which is the most hardworking in that field. And then if you think of someone else that you think it's more, name it. That's the point. Okay. So for football, I had Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's a lot.
Sui.
Don't think there's going to be a lot of debate on that one.
Georgina.
Nice. For basketball, I had. There's only 4, but for basketball, I had Kobe.
Yeah.
Which I say there's a whole
hopes.
thing that like someone would show up early and he would already be there training. So, I had for music, I had Eminem, which at the time in the can I speak? He's considered
Eminem.
an underdog that worked
Eminem.
hard. He lived in a place where he was the only like white person there, and at that time, I'm pretty sure
all
rap.
watched
Isn't every rapper from the slums?
It's not the slums, mate. It was the
Bro,
I'm pretty
every
sure
rapper.
being a.
He's from 8 Mile.
I think Michael Bublé had it harder.
Who's that?
Michael Bublé.
I don't
He is considered. By
Made
the
the
way,
Christmas song, mate.
I think you are going to get a bit of height because he is considered an underdog. For
No, I was
his-
joking about
but
Michael Bublé.
like every one of them is broke and an underdog, and their mother does meth off their father's balls or some shit, mate. Everyone's an underdog, and all of them have to work. Like, yes, some of them like blow up.
I'd say
with a song.
Dave.
But Dave is from like
Dave
fucking
is
slums as well,
hilarious, so.
mate. What was the fourth?
and then I had David Goggins.
For what? Army.
No, it's just this one is a poll in the category.
Shout out. You just shout out to Mr. Goggins.
This one
We agree with him getting fired.
relating to the whole statistic that I said that it's heritable trait, motivation, and then David Goggins was kind of like an example to counteract that.
So
which
you
is like,
you just told us 4 people's names. By the sounds of it.
Did you
shouted-
disagree with any of them?
In terms of what?
Did you disagree with
Being
Ronaldo?
the biggest underdogs in the world. There's probably
Being-
a kid in Syria that's a bigger
Ronaldo
underdog.
being the one that worked the hardest in football.
Yes.
You disagree with that?
Yes.
Who'd you put forward then? That's the whole point,
Both
mate!
fucking players. Because if you're playing in the Premier League and you're considered like some of the best players, like Neymar that comes from fucking Brazil, all those you have to train extremely hard. I genuinely don't believe. Like I think Ronaldo.
Well, we don't have the ball knowledge to talk about football players. See who's
I think Ronaldo is a
strongest.
great player, but I don't think
Ronaldo's
he
a great
worked harder than anyone at the same like on the
Obviously,
same
like
like
when we're talking about some of the best players, or some of the players are considered like best in the world, players like I guess Mbappe, like players like that, where they're the top in their country. Like all of them train extremely
What was
hard.
the name of Pogba, right? The one that got
Dead right.
He's coming back.
Yeah, but he got like his career is fucking done, man.
Well, no, he got signed again, I think.
Signed for
Yeah, but he'll never
Run.
be.
Cape
He
Verde
had like
one,
4 years off. Let's move on to the review. So, like we said before, we are reviewing Kaiju number 8, the first one season. The first was season, and the second one's coming out.
So of course we're not reviewing the second one because we haven't seen it.
How it works is, should we even do an unspoiler? Because it's been out.
No,
no
there's no point.
straight spoiler.
Even
So
though from us we should have done a more non-power.
we are gonna go around the table.
We did a quick thought.
No, I'm doing this fucking. Don't speak over, mate.
How about this? How about you grab both my testicles right and you pull them over your boy?
So we're gonna start over there, and we're basically gonna say our score, and then because this first season has been out for quite a little bit, we're gonna go straight into a non-spoilers review, and then we're gonna put on the tier list.
So yeah, I haven't seen just a quick thing. I haven't seen the show that recently, but my score for Kaiju number 8 would be 7.
It's like we said to watch it recently, man.
Did you rewatch it?
I did.
No, you didn't.
Motherfucker,
Shut your mouth.
You barely watched
My score is a 9.
Nah, I think a 7.
My score is an 8.
I think 9's a bit high.
Nine's definitely a little
Nine's-
high.
I really liked first season. I think it's gonna be. I think Kaiju number 8 might be like
Wait
the
until
next
second season, man.
You know, the next. I don't want to say next gen because it's kind of like the same gen, but like the next it's gonna be part of the next wave of like really good anime. Where like Kaiju number 8 drops,
I agree,
it's like a thing where like shit, we gotta like you're waiting for it to watch. It's gonna be on the same level
Yeah,
as.
But I think like they just. I think they did too much in the first season. Maybe just because I'm not used to like, we're getting spoilers.
Yeah, we're going straight into spoilers. So spoiler warning for you said go straight into spoilers.
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah,
been out
there's
for
no
that.
point.
So
No.
spoiler warning
For
for
Kaiju
Kaiju,
number 8.
number 8.
Yeah.
So
Season one,
yeah.
Obviously. I just think they did a lot in the first season. Maybe it's because I'm used to like different animes. But in the first season, like he's already outed as being a kaiju. I think I would have liked to see more kind of him dealing with the secrecy of being a kaiju and still trying to protect people.
Yeah.
So the climax of him revealing the secret to protect everyone would have hit a little bit
I
deeper.
don't
agree
agree
a
with
tiny
that.
bit, but he was only found by Ren.
Every single person knows.
Yeah.
Kaiju, man.
because
Yes.
At the end of the season.
no, not at the end.
When
But
he
it was,
goes
there,
punch the
there was
bomb.
a few episodes.
Yeah,
left.
and then because
Really?
then he fights the headmaster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, yeah, you found it. They didn't
they
give enough
did
time.
that was too early, but I do think this is a very interesting power system. It's
Yeah.
fresh, it's new, it's even though he's the only one so far.
And
with
I really
Kaiju
like the
power.
fight with the kaijus and and the way the soldiers fight. It's very Attack on Titan reminisce.
Yeah,
It's like
I
against
agree.
big giants,
Yeah,
and how they all have different.
no, I agree.
That's why I think it's a 7. Like it's a good.
and especially when they
Anime.
introduce like the weapons,
yeah.
like
Made out
especially
of kaijus.
with the blonde girl getting
the bomb girl is just a fucking
the massive
machine.
axe.
No, that's
Oh no, I thought you
That's
were
the
talking
Asian
about the
girl.
leader. the
It
captain.
might be an 8. It's definitely not a 9 though.
No.
You really?
don't
I mean, I
don't
didn't
think
see
it's
any.
lower
I
than
didn't
an
see any
8.
big flaws.
The story
with it.
was too much like it was too simple
How was it simple?
because it was him getting the worm. They didn't even explain the worm.
Yeah, well, obviously,
But
like,
that's fine. But okay, he gets the worm. It's the kaiju,
Mm.
And then it's like them getting into the facility, like enrolling and shit, and then it's pretty much like the reveal of him being a kaiju to the whole company. And it's him being in prison.
I do wish
You know
it
what I
had
mean?
the.
It's a little deeper story, so you could actually understand how the characters think and work.
Yeah, I could have. I could have. I think I wanted it to be stretched out a little bit more, but that's like the only nitpick.
I mean,
that I
especially
have.
for side characters, like you don't really know any of their
you
motivations.
do. You
You
do
do,
get to
but
know
not-
a lot of them.
they do have.
No,
scenes where they
yeah,
kinda
especially
show.
the ones that especially the ones that are obviously like strong. So the strongest members of the team, yeah.
Not even the it's just like the ones that do progress. Like the whole team, like
Progress?
you get to know, like they're
Progress
like
how?
they
Yeah,
get
but-
better.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
like groups.
Yeah, but
like
there's not
characters.
like a lot of like development within those characters.
There is quite a bit actually.
How so?
Because like one of them is the military guy, and the other one is like the rich guy.
Continue though. You didn't see that, man.
It was a fight.
It was a 5. It wasn't me.
Military guy.
Military
and the
guy,
other
the
one's
other
rich.
one's
so
the
the other
rich.
side characters are developed. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, like, the development is like them liking each other. That's the development. Like, I think like the story was very surface level.
No, I really don't think so.
I definitely.
I think they could have. Yeah, I think that's the only nitpicky thing that I could find, which is they could have stretched out a little bit more, like they did with MHA, with the Deco having one for all. They stretched out a little bit more, and that's why it was a little bit more impactful. But they did.
What the review? No, they stretched it out. They didn't stretch it out. It was a build-up.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
They
but
could have built it up a tiny bit more, but
like I don't know, like with how surface level things are, at least right now. Like I understand an 8. It's what Rafa said. I think 9 is too high because, yeah, I mean, it looks amazing. The power system is interesting, and I'm definitely interested in the story and in the world.
And it's not like he was useless without being a kaiju, because they also showed his smart. No, he was his smart side, analyzing the kaiju ghoul and being like, oh, here's the core, or we gotta do this. They only won against the spiders or the mushrooms because.
But I also never said that he was useless.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying it's a plus that they didn't just say, okay, he's useful as a kaiju, he does
No, I agree.
I also think they do a very good balance between comedy and serious. Like one doesn't get in the way of the other, which a lot of animes and shows do have that fault, especially, for example, Fire Force, where comedy just cuts any seriousness and it just turns the show dumb. This one, it's very funny, but then when it gets serious, it doesn't let the comedy interfere with it or bring it down.
No, I definitely get an A. Like I'm starting to inch more towards an A, but I definitely don't think a 9 because
9 was quite high. That's why I give it an 8. But for example, we use spoilers.
Yeah.
The fight between Kaiju number 8 and Captain Hiroshima.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was
made those up.
Again, all the fights looked good, and it was never a thing of like I wasn't interested in them. But it's also the thing of like, since I'm not invested into how this world is built and these I'm invested in the characters.
How are you not invested in the kaiju?
In the kaiju?
Yeah, isn't it an interesting like premise?
No.
Yeah, in the whole edition.
The beginning of my sentence, I said I'm obviously interested in the story, but there's not a lot as of now. There wasn't a lot of development to do how the world's set up and to the characters. Like again, I'm not saying the characters have no development whatsoever, but again, at least to me, I guess maybe not to you guys, but things felt a bit surface level. So when stuff like that was happening, when he revealed himself to the rest of the company and was in prison and then fought Hiroshima and all stuff like that, I didn't feel as connected and caring as much as I should be with stuff like that big that is happening.
I did. And also he had his motivation, which was to stand side by side with the
captain.
Yeah, but I never said he didn't have a motivation.
Because I'm loving this debate. I'm gonna be honest, I'm loving it.
No, I can see your point a tiny bit, but I think.
No, but I agree with an A.
Okay, I think it was a good addition of the villain as well. That he can morph into human shape, even though he's a kaiju. He's almost the opposite of him.
I agree. That's like I said. I am interested in the story. I want to see the season 2. Like that is not a thing of like I don't want to watch it.
For example, by saying that the side characters are impactful, if one of them died, you wouldn't care, which I would.
No,
because especially that group, not the girls, because I don't like female protagonists. But
to be fair, there's a lot of again. I didn't say they weren't impactful. I think they are definitely surface level. So if they died, or if one of them died as of right now, it wouldn't be a thing of being like, oh my days,
I think
one of them died.
It would. Yeah, I think it would.
It
would.
Unless it was like the silver-haired guy, which has been with you since the beginning of the season.
The red-haired guy.
All of the other ones have been with you.
They had that whole. They had that whole part where they're competing against each other with the percentages. Do you remember? No. There was a whole phase where it was the whole thing where the bodysuit would tell you a percentage of skill, and they went very deep into the side characters because they're all competing.
Yeah. So what do you mean by very deep?
Well, they showed the rivalry between the
3 inches.
They showed the rivalry between the red-haired guy and the great-haired guy.
Yeah. No, but that is not going very deep into a character.
Between the rich guy and the military guy.
No, they just showed they had a rivalry.
Yeah, that's going into the characters.
Yeah, but that's not going deep into the characters.
Together after the rivalry.
But that's not going deep into the characters. And again, I'm not saying the characters don't have any.
It was as deep, and the AOT went when introducing the characters in the first season. Like, did they go deep into Sasha's backstory? Or
if Sasha died in the first season, I wouldn't.
But but none of these characters died.
But that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, but there's only one season.
Okay, if we're gonna be making super points like that, then.
I think what you're saying is very minimal, mate.
I mean,
I could look at what you said and go, a little bit. But I think they went.
I mean, we're picking a straw.
Again, like I'm not saying they don't have any depth. I don't know why you guys are just a lot, like considering how the world was set up and how they've kind of sped to this reveal. It just wasn't enough. And now, but you guys are discussing with me about how they have depth. I'm not saying they don't have depth, but I'm saying for where we are in the show and technically in the story, I just think they should have set up the world a little bit better, and the character relationships and the character motivations a little bit better in terms of how they develop and what they actually are. Because, like, for example, the military guy is just, okay, he's strict. Like, he's very on point. He's that type of character. He's on point. But you don't know more than that.
Yeah,
like he's just that type of character. Yeah.
Which okay,
but
it'll be a massive negative if they don't explore more. Okay, I think we can say all that. In terms of it's the first season, so it's normal that they don't go super.
Yeah, no, it's normal if they can't do that for every single side character, but they didn't really do it for any side character.
They did for the great hair guy.
Barely.
The red hair guy as well. At the end, when he gets like shocked.
Yeah, the whole thing is that he was saved by Captain.
Yeah,
and he's trying to achieve that, and then Reno, like he was better than him at the beginning, but then Reno just speeds past him in skill, and he feels left behind.
The whole camaraderie with Captain, mate, and the whole after when they find out that he's a kaiju, they're still on his side.
Yeah,
they're a little bit like ooh. But then, yeah, that's giving them depth. Because then you won't care if they care about
I'm not saying they don't have enough depth.
I'm not saying, I'm just counteracting you, putting a point forward, and I counteract.
Yeah, but I'm not saying they don't have no depth. Like, all the stuff you're saying is true. That shit did happen in the show. And, like, it does add interesting facets to the characters. But especially of right now, most of the side characters are very one-note. At least from my impression in the show.
I disagree.
I think it's a 8.
I think no. I said an 8. I think the most side character depth was given to the blonde-haired guy and the gray-haired guy, which they are like the two big side characters, and as well to the vice captain and the captain as well. I think they also gave them
the vice captain had a big.
I think they gave both of them also good depth.
His fight against the big kaiju, the red one. Like first of all, he was sick, and second, it was about the whole thing about how he couldn't make it because. He was just a sword master, and kaijus are huge.
I think that's a good. Yeah. I think that was a good explanation because if they didn't explain, you'd be like, he has a massive gun, he just has swords. They were able to explain he's very good with a specific type of kaiju,
and the fight was sick as well.
And that's why the vice captain works so well. So but for example, those 4 main side characters were given good depth. It was just more than when you dive into the second batch, which is a red-haired guy, the military guy, the rich guy. They were still given good depth, not as much as them, but they're not big side characters. They're the plus.
I'm really surprised you're formulating a thought, bro.
Formulating a thought.
I'm surprised, and it's coherent.
It's a good thought.
I mean, I agree.
More of those.
Yeah. I think we're picking at straws here. I think it's a good show. It's just about whether where it is.
In terms of I love the cinematography, the way he looked, the way the kaiju looked. What do you think?
The animation was good. There wasn't anything out of this world.
There's no cinematography in anime because there's no cameras.
I guess the way they were.
No, that's animation.
It means the animation.
Yeah. How good was cinematography?
The animation was good. It wasn't anything out of this world, but it's good.
I mean, it's towards the higher end for sure.
Yeah. It's not mediocre.
I mean, I'm fine going down to an 8.
All right, then top good, mate. Okay, so here's the table right in front of you. There's a table with all the projects that we've ranked. If you see one that you like, go.
Would you
back
recommend
and
Kaiju number 8 as
probably
like
see
a first anime to watch? From someone that hasn't watched anime before?
Probably.
Goblin's Fire for me.
I'll put One Punch Man forward for a first anime for someone to watch. I think so.
No.
I think
it's too goofy.
He's a goofy guy, though.
I think for someone...
Well, One Punch Man was my first anime.
Was our first.
Demon Slayer, maybe.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good one for someone
It's a little
to watch.
long now, though.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
I would agree in the beginning, but Demon Slayer is getting a bit long now. But that would, I mean...
but I'm definitely excited for season 2, though.
Yeah, so you will agree it's top good, then.
It's a great anime. So,
so top good. Top good.
It's
over there.
Throw it on the...
So,
hook it on.
Without further ado, let's move on to Ace Race. So we're going to set up and then we'll be back. So we're now moving on to Ace Race. So the way Ace Race works, each suit represents one of us. Hearts, diamonds, I can always confuse his. Spades and clubs.
It's on top of us right now.
I can never tell the difference. So the way this is going to work, we're going to flip a card. If it's, let's say, for example, hearts, I move forward. Okay, we don't have the cards. I move forward, and then each one of this is one of our cards. Each one, same suit, represents one of us, and that means that person will ask the question. So, if I move forward and it's diamonds, it means Danny's asking me a question about a topic that he chose. If I move forward and it's hearts, it's my own card, so I'm safe. So I just stay there, no one asks me a question. If, let's say it's diamonds, he asks me a question. If I get it right, I stay in the same place. If I get it wrong, I move back. The whole point is to see the first two that move past this 3 set of cards. The 2 that can't do it, they're the losers, and they will be the ones that will be fighting. The 2 losers
English.
will compete in the next episode of Guessling to see who's going to be the one that's going to have to wear punishment in the following.
Yeah, it's really self-explanatory. You'll
Alright.
get it.
First person moving forward.
Spades.
Good. That I'm
Do you want to say with your
top?
topic or?
No.
Next person moving forward. Diamonds. What's your topic?
Superman and so the Superman world.
Again?
Again.
Yeah, well, I got a question for that.
No, it's like
I guess we're just reading stuff.
Yeah.
Some people just aren't original.
It's like you're supposed to prepare.
What is Superman's biggest weakness besides green kryptonite?
Red Kryptonite, mate. No, Red Sun.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Wrong. Magic.
Red Sun's also
It is a red
weakness.
sun.
No.
Yes.
He can't use his powers.
He was
in the
literally
red sun.
imprisoned in a Red Sun.
I know. The red sun is a different thing. It's not a weakness.
He can't use his
becomes
powers.
weakened.
Because
becomes
but magic is
So it's a weakness if he becomes weakened.
magic is more of a weakness than the red
But
sun.
that's not. You didn't. You asked for a weakness apart from kryptonite. That's
Yeah,
the Red
that
Sun.
is
No, the
true.
biggest besides kryptonite, and the red sun is not that big.
He was imprisoned not with magic, with a Red Sun. With
Yeah.
Red Sun light.
I know what red sun does, but magic is more of a weakness because it does damage to him.
But he wasn't imprisoned in. And the Red Sun literally strips him of his powers. It's like kryptonite.
Okay, no, kryptonite hurts him. Magic is what hurts him as well.
But what is he imprisoned with? Magic.
Oh, well, I don't know. The answer was what are we doing?
I think
What was the question? What was the question?
What is Superman's biggest weakness besides green kryptonite?
I think Red Sun. Is
Red sun does not damage
You
him.
didn't ask him what damages him besides kryptonite. You said what's his biggest weakness besides kryptonite, and
like,
it is the red
that
sun.
is going to
Whatever.
make him weak, is it not?
I mean, if he was in prison, in a magic prison, you'd be dead. You get to be that, but whatever.
Depends on the magic, mate.
Take it, whatever.
Well, no, because the Red Sun makes him weaker, doesn't it?
But it
Does it make him weaker?
wait.
I don't know, man.
I think we should allow it. I mean, it is his biggest weakness after kryptonite.
Next person moving forward. Spades. Hearts. What's the topic? Animals.
My topic is Kaiju number 8.
First. Big.
Shit.
Shit.
So,
We're cooked.
during the test to enter the defense force, what major event occurs?
It's me you asking.
You.
Why working him?
He just watched the show.
He literally was
So
watching us being real.
the mushroom-looking humanoid kaiju shows up, and he no-scopes the blonde girl, and then he's about to kill her, but then a big boy main character has to step in and almost kills the mushroom guy, but then he runs away.
A massive kaiju ambushes the exam site. It wasn't the mushroom guy.
It was the mushroom guy.
He showed up at the end. He was the one that hurt the red hair
Again,
guy.
he watched the show.
That was after. He showed up twice. He showed up in the exam, and then he shows up
Yeah,
again.
but
I do think
it
he
was
showed
a
up
massive
twice,
kaiju. It wasn't.
No, it
the-
wasn't. You're wrong.
No, but he
I
he
watched-
punched an enormous fucking thing away from the blonde haired girl. He didn't punch the one that transforms into humans.
How about we watch the show and find out who's right?
And then while you edited it,
I'm pretty sure it's a massive. It was a massive kaiju.
The exam is
That's it, he was
infiltrated
right.
by the mushroom guy.
I have no clue.
Because they're doing the exam, like everyone. So the blonde girl is basically cooking everything, and the exam finishes because she basically destroys all the monsters. And then that's when the mushroom guy shows up, and he almost kills her. And then he has to step in, Kafta, and that's how the blonde girl finds out that he's a kaiju.
I don't remember the show. I would have gotten it wrong. I don't remember the show at all.
Shook.
Besides, like a
I
little
am
bit
right
to review
here.
it.
I am right.
That's not.
Can we get a VAR?
ChatGPT can get questions wrong.
Yeah, to be fair.
Okay, let's say that you move forward. Okay, if we then do a VAR check, you're wrong. You have to go to the.
Okay,
next
well,
thing.
what about if you're wrong?
Oh, well, that nothing happens.
Next person moving forward. Hearts.
I'm so cooked. I'm not gonna win this.
Who were the three main villains in Superman 2025 by James Gunn?
Who are the three main villains? Lex Luthor. Wait, let me think. So ask the question again.
Three main villains.
No,
in
Superman 2025.
James Gunn.
Super question. Lex Luthor,
You said.
Ultraman, and the Engineer. But let me have a think to make sure that I'm not being fucking. Yeah. And then the Engineer.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Correct.
Bro,
I thought he would know.
if I get any...
He makes the jokes of fucking engineer every day, mate. Next person moving forward. Diamonds. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I watched the show a couple months ago, and then I watched, a recap, so I could just rehash the memory, so I could review it.
What is the key ability that separates Kaiju number 8 from other Kaiju? Oh, sorry, Kaiju number 9. No, 8, sorry.
9. Motherfucker, I don't.
What is the key ability that separates... Don't help him. What is the key ability that separates Kaiju number 9 from other Kaiju?
Motherfucker. Is that the mushroom guy that transforms into people? I'm saying transforms into people, motherfucker.
He can take over human bodies. Do we think that's correct?
Yeah, yes,
No.
that's correct.
No, he doesn't
Like
transform into them. He takes over their bodies, but...
So he's transforming into.
He got it within the area of rightness.
He can go back down. I say we just make a good punishment. Next person moving forward. Clubs. Superman.
Oh.
This guy is...
the thing is,
He's not here
I
to-
already know I'm gonna get such a hard question.
Superman's most famous two villains from his villain roster are Lex Luthor and Doomsday. Name me three other Superman villains that are not a clone.
Engineer.
Can you actually do that? Fuck.
I didn't think about it again.
So wait, Superman villains that aren't a clone. Yeah, the water villains are clones. Fucking.
The Lizard.
I don't know Superman.
The Wizard.
Well, his villain specifically.
Yes.
Because he fights other villains. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Well, Darkseid, I guess.
Is that a final answer?
Sinestro is definitely not one of his villains.
You go 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Gonna have to push for
Yeah, I'll stick with those three. I don't have time.
You pick Apocalypse or like Brainiac or
Swords.
Steppenwolf.
The options that you could have said: General Zod, Brainiac,
Zod,
Metallo, Lobo, the Engineer, or if you somehow remember Parasite,
Or Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf.
Apocalypse.
Now those are
So
more
I got two of
those
them.
are more Jesse Lee
And
villains.
Batman.
Yeah, you got two of them.
I forgot Zod. Fair.
Next person moving back. Next person moving next person moving forward. Hearts.
Felt safe.
Next person moving forward. Clubs.
Make it easier, man.
Ask him what's the toe color of Supergirl. Kryptonite.
What newspaper does Clark Kent work for?
Daily Planet.
Daily Bugle.
Oh, for a second, I actually got it.
Next person moving forward. Clubs. Oh fuck.
I'm winning. Oh, no, I'm not winning. I'm losing.
Just say it transforms into.
But I don't know fuck all about Kaiju number 8, man.
What can like I did, mate?
You got on a technicality.
I knew number 9 was mushroom, and mushroom.
No,
becomes
you guessed
people.
number 9 was the mushroom.
It's the only one I knew, mate.
It's a good
guess.
Which,
he
organi-
said Kaiju number 8 at first. I was like, what the fuck is he on about?
which organization is responsible for fighting Kaiju in Japan? And I want their name.
I don't know. Cadmus.
No, not even. No, that to be fair.
Cadmus.
Cadmus. Finance. Fucking Kaiju Defense Force.
That's actually pretty close.
Yeah, Defense Force. That's the answer.
I was going to say Kaiju Defense Agency.
Oh, yeah.
What causes Logan to feel outcasted in the Old Man Logan storyline, and what villain was involved?
Maestro. Oh, it's Maestro. Is that his name? It's the old Hulk with a beard, bold old Hulk, Maestro. What was the other side of the question? Why caused him to feel outcasted?
So what causes Logan, Old Man Logan, to feel outcasted in the Old Man Logan storyline, and what villain was involved?
I can try to give it a guess.
Well, Maestro is the villain. I caused him to feel outcasted. You want to tell me an answer?
It's Captain Hook.
Isn't it that the X-Men died? I'm gonna go with that. And
Is there final answers?
that his friends died?
My answer is that Mysterio tricked him into killing all the X-Men.
So you had part of the question.
The X-Men died.
Yeah, but you said Maestro, not Mysterio.
But the villain in the Old Man Logan.
See,
comic
but I
is
said
Maestro.
what was involved in him feeling out.
It's technically the Hulk, and it's
What's
not
his name?
Maestro.
It is.
It's not Maestro. No. I know it is like a post-apocalypse Hulk, but it's not Maestro in that
comic
thing.
book.
Yeah.
So when is Maestro? No, wait.
The question: what was villain was involved in causing Logan to feel outcasted?
I didn't understand even the fucking question.
In the Old Man Run, Hulk has hot, steamy sex with his cousin.
Yes,
She-Hulk,
yes. And
But
then he
that's
reproduced.
Maestro.
No,
And
it's
Wait,
not Maestro.
Wait,
in that
who has
timeline.
hot, sexy cousin?
Hulk.
Hulk,
And they make a little family of Hulks.
And then Logan kills them.
Inbreds, yeah.
Jesus.
And then isn't there like a bunch of Hulks?
Right.
Because
And Hawkeye's blind.
Why do
Hulk's
writers-
kids kill Logan's family or something?
Writers
Yeah,
love
this
cousin.
is Maestro in Old Man Logan.
I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Yes,
it
the
is.
Maestro
No,
appeared.
that's ChatGPT, brother.
It's Google.
Google.
No, I think it is Maestro, but I was looking for Mysterio. I'm a bureau.
Yeah, that's Maestro, bro.
bro.
Unless he just showed up but I'm
No,
pretty sure
it
that's
was Maestro, and then Logan, Maestro swallows him.
Yeah, that's the Hulk, but Maestro is a personality of the Hulk.
I didn't think.
Stop touching my neck.
I don't
I'm doing
think
the-
Maestro is in the Old Man Logan
yeah,
run.
That is.
because Maestro swallows him.
No, but that's the thing. It was the Hulk. It wasn't him as Maestro.
You know the Hulk. You know Maestro is a personality of the Hulk.
I know, but it wasn't Maestro personality of the Hulk.
I was looking for Mysterio.
You must say it was man.
Yeah.
If I'm right, I'll kill it.
What do you think?
Next person. I don't know what you're saying, bro. Next person moving forward. Clubs. Oh! There's no way, bro. Kaiju Defense Force. Next person moving forward. Space. Bro, you better give a Motzi or the
I
Logan
don't need the number.
beat for
But
that.
in which comic did Wolverine first appear? I don't need the hashtag 367.
First comic Wolverine appeared was in Incredible Hulk, where he was tasked to killing him, and the Hulk is.
Can you
with-
not waste my fucking time and just say the name of the comic? How about that?
What's the name of the comic, man? Not the description.
the Incredible Hulk?
Final answer?
Yeah. It's good.
Fuck me, man.
I read that. Next person moving forward.
It was actually originally a villain. To
Next
Hulk.
person moving forward. Space.
Peak.
Bro, I had still sad questions.
Entire wearing
Wrap it up, mate. Wrap it up.
Well,
Short episode today.
this has been another episode of Another Fucking Friday. Hope you guys.
Hopefully the last Friday.
Hope you.
This was a short. This is like an hour and 20, bro.
Hope you guys enjoyed. I made it short for you guys to save you fucking time.
Yeah. Just skip this episode.
Like, subscribe, tell us if you like our shit or if you don't like it. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye bye.